Oh, you want one or two, babe?
Yeah.
You guys, he's gonna try asparagus again. I'm so excited.
I don't like the taste. I just know it's good for me and I should eat it just because it's good
How
for me.
about that?
That's plenty.
Is that good?
That looks great.
Okay, bon appetit.
Thank you, honey. Mwah.
Hey, hi, I'm Amy. So thank you for joining me in my little kitchen. I'm so happy that you guys are here. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would really appreciate it. It's Amy Roloff's Little Kitchen. I'm gonna hopefully do a little bit of videos, additional videos, just kind of chit chat with all of you guys, maybe give a little history of my cooking, but that'll be forthcoming. I really want to try and get out as many cooking videos and recipes as I can. And I'm falling a little bit behind, but that's beside the point. I'm so excited because my daughter Molly and her husband Joel are coming into town. It's kind of like a really quick visit. I made strawberry hand pies for them, fresh strawberries from the farmer's market or from a strawberry farm. But today I'm going to make chicken cordon bleu. It sounds so fancy. I feel so elegant when I say that. Chicken cordon bleu. I remember making, this was probably one of my favorite recipes at the time and one of my first that I really kind of made for someone else other than my family or some really close friends. I was just after I graduated from high school, and I think before I left for college, I had two very good friends of mine that had enlisted in the military. They were going in the Army. And I thought, wow, you know, I'm really gonna miss them. I'm moving on and I'm going to college and here I am. I really wanted to do something special and, you know, just gathering around the table, kind of reminiscing about high school or, you know, what we hope for the future, our past in school, and just, you know, kind of sad that we're kind of all going our separate ways, but hopefully we'll stay connected. Whatever it was, I made chicken cordon bleu for them. And I felt so like, this is a fancy meal. I hope they felt my heart behind it in sharing with them what I love to do and gathering around the table, eating. But anyway, chicken cordon bleu is typically, you pound out the chicken, you put the cheese and the ham and whatever other ingredients inside, you know, you lay it flat on the kitchen, and then you roll chicken, did I say kitchen? On the chicken, then you roll it up, then you gotta stick toothpicks or something like that in order to hold the chicken together. I loved making it, but sometimes for me it was a little bit hard because either I didn't pound the chicken well enough or thin enough, and then I didn't want to obliterate the chicken either. So I found some different versions of other people making chicken cordon bleu. So I'm going to give this a try. It's, I think, going to be so much easier, and it's going to be a little more fun to do, and maybe even a little quicker. I'm not sure. So we're going to kind of go along with this. But Molly and Joel are coming by, and this really brings warm memories to my, fond memories to my heart when I first made this for someone else, like I said, beyond my family. Still very good friends. We haven't really stayed in contact. You know, our lives have gone separate ways, but welcome to social media and Facebook. So I'm friends with them on Facebook, which I'm so excited. So anyway, one of their names is Jenny and the other one is Debbie. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. So let's get started and make chicken cordon bleu in Amy's Little Kitchen. So as I make this dish, I will be thinking of them, and I'm hoping that Joel and Molly will enjoy this too, especially this new version, because I've made this before for Molly and my kids and stuff like this, but I'm thinking this is going to be an easier version. So what I did pound out the chicken. These chicken breasts, this was from a local meat market and local farmers. The chicken breasts were really big, and I thought, you know, that's just too much to put on a plate. So I pounded out the chicken and I cut the chicken breast in half. This is boneless, skinless chicken breast. And what I'm going to do, because I usually like doing this with my chicken, is that I'll just lightly dredge it through flour. That's all I'm gonna do. Just the moisture from the chicken, the flour will adhere to it. And then I'm gonna cook it over here on my cast iron, because I think all of this chicken pieces will fit in that better than my other pans. And then I've got Black Forest ham, because I think that's a good ham. I didn't want honey bake, you know, that sweetness. No, 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 no. So Black Forest ham. And then you can use whatever cheese that melts well. I think provolone is good. This here is Swiss. I wouldn't recommend mozzarella for this one. What's another one? There's another white cheese. I can't think of its name. Oh my goodness. I'm missing something here. Anyway, I'm using Swiss because I wanted thin slices, because I'm gonna layer one on the bottom and then one on the top. And I didn't want it overly cheesy, so why don't we get started? I'm gonna add some flour to the plate here. Enough to dredge my chicken. I'm gonna say about a half a cup. I'm hoping that'll be enough. Guess what you can do? Just add more. And of course you wanna season your chicken, so I'm gonna add some salt. And of course the ham will have a little salt. But you definitely want to season your chicken when you cook it. Some pepper. There's my fork. I don't know. Let me go get one. Mix this up a little bit. Then I'll get some olive oil heated up in the pan there. So I'm gonna take you guys all the way over here, and a cast iron pan or whatever oven safe proof sauteed pan that you can stick in the oven works as well. So what is it, stainless steel or any oven proof pan will work. I just happen to be using my cast iron. So yeah, we're gonna go over there because what I'm gonna do is sear the chicken, and then we will prep it for the chicken cordon bleu, and then we'll finish baking it in the oven. So let's come on over there. Hi, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you are enjoying it, and I would really appreciate it if you liked it and subscribed to it. And oh, don't forget to click that little bell up there, and you'll be notified of future videos that are new and coming on my YouTube channel. So thank you so much for that. And I would really appreciate it if you shared the video and let other people know, and encourage them to subscribe and like the videos as well. So anyway, thank you, and back to the video. So I have my oven heating up so that when I'm done searing and cooking the chicken, we'll get ready for the cheese and the ham. So I've got about, I don't know, a tablespoon or more of olive oil in here. I have my flour seasoned with salt and pepper, and I'm just gonna lightly dredge my chicken pieces. Now, you did not have to slice your chicken in half. To me, it was just, I don't know, it just made it more palatable, and not these big, huge chicken. And there's several different ways to make chicken cordon bleu. The more traditional way, you will have like a sauce. But because we're gonna do a little bit of the sauce when we put it in the oven, I think that will be the substitute. And I'll show you after I get done with this. I don't want to cook it too quick. I need the chicken to cook. So yeah, hopefully Molly and Joel will like this. I want to make sure I get all the sides and everything. I don't know. I just think just dredging it lightly in flour Just kind of helps the chicken along and stay crisp, but also moist and tender inside. There we go. I got one more. And then I have scragglers. Scraggly little pieces hanging out with me. And I'm just gonna kind of cook just a little bit. Just gonna dredge them in flour. There's flour goes all over the place. There, so it'll take about, I don't know, I'm gonna say anywhere from 4 to 6 minutes on each side. Can I squeeze this little thing? Oh boy. Maybe I did need a bigger pan. Hopefully this will work. Since I probably, crowded this a little bit, it'll probably take just a little bit longer for it to cook. So, 4 to 6 minutes. I'm gonna say 6 to 8 because I've crowded it here. We'll get rid of these plates. A new plate for my chicken. Let me see how we're doing here. Oh yeah, not bad. Okay, we'll get ready to flip them over here in a little bit. Okay, I've turned over most of my chicken. I think that one's getting ready. So about another 4 to 6 minutes on this side and then our chicken will be done. But if you're uncertain, cover it just for a little bit to internally cook it, or use a thermometer and cook it at the right temperature needed for chicken. So my chicken is done cooking. I don't trust myself, so I used my thermometer and it came out to 167 internally. So I definitely think these are done. So I'm just going to turn this off because I have the oven all set. This will keep warm for a little bit and we'll make our sauce, prep the rest of the chicken, and we'll get ready to eat. Okay, we're gonna get ready here. I'm going to make a little bit of the sauce. I don't know why, oh, here's the flour. This is for the flour. So I'm gonna use about 6 tablespoons of ricotta cheese. You can use creme fraiche. If you wanted, you could, I would think whipped cream cheese would work as well. Or you could use, what is the French word? Mascarpone cheese? I didn't have that, so I'm using ricotta, and I'm using the classic ricotta. I tried other ricottas before. I don't think I got the right one, tell you the truth, and it was a little too sweet, but this is like basic non-sweet ricotta. It's really good. So get ricotta that does not have all the sugar in it. I'm going to use a little bit here. Did I say 6 tablespoons? Well, we're going to switch that up. I'm going to maybe use 4 because since I cut my chicken pieces in half, they're not as big as I thought, and I don't think I'm going to need as much. So here, we're gonna use a little bit of, I think this is a brand new, little bit of mustard. You can use Dijon mustard, or I'm using my new mustard is stone ground mustard, or deli styled mustard. I really like that. Dijon mustard I think is great in salad dressings and stuff. Well, if I can get this thing off. Anyway, I'm so excited for this new version because I think it's so much easier. But another recipe that I looked at too is that instead of rolling up your chicken, if you've got thick enough chicken, you can just slice it and create a little pocket and then put your cheese and your meat in there and then maybe hold it down with one toothpick and then just flip it over. So that might work too. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. So really, this is just whatever cheese, kind of easy cheese you want to do. I'm using ricotta. You can use creme fraiche. You can use mascarpone. I think that's how you say it. The Italian version. Or if you even don't have that, I would say whipped cream cheese will work too. And mustard, I think, goes really well with this dish because you have ham. Let me taste this though. Here we go. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. It gives enough tartness and the cheese will really balance it out with the Swiss and the ham. So I'm gonna go over here and bring the cast iron so that we all can see it better. Here we go. I am going to take out these little pieces because we really don't need those in here. Any other little piece? No. I think this one maybe. And this one. I have 3 pieces in here, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, this will be enough. Okay, there we go. So I have the side is hot. So I've got my chicken looking like that. They're nice and brown. I took the temperature. They should be cooked inside. We're just gonna lightly broil them. I've got a thin slice of cheese on one, slice of ham on another. Oh yeah, and then we're gonna just put a little dollop of the cheese mustard sauce. And then we're gonna top it with the cheese. And we're gonna do it for the rest of them. I'm gonna put another piece of cheese on top. Then I'm gonna finish the rest of them. Okay, I brought you over here so that maybe you could see better. I've got that. A slice of cheese. And if you wanted to layer it with, let's just try this one with 2 pieces of ham. It's up to you. One's enough, but if you want to, that works as well. And then another piece of cheese. Okay, let's try one more. This is so fun. I tell you, this is so much easier than rolling them up. But I really like the sauce of the traditional chicken cordon bleu, but I think this works too. So I got a couple just with 1 piece of ham and a couple with 2. Why not switch it up? Okay, I'm gonna do this one here. Maybe lay this one with 2. A little sauce, a ricotta cheese, mustard sauce, another cheese. And then I'm just gonna do 1 piece of ham here, because this is a smaller piece of chicken. And now we're gonna stick these in the oven. Okay, so now I'm gonna stick these in the oven. And I have them, I have them on broil on low, so it should only take a few minutes. So make sure you don't forget about it and check up on them. And it should be this nice golden topping on it, I'm hoping. So let's wait and see. So I pulled out the chicken cordon bleu from the oven, and look at the cheese has melted. It's nice and toasty brown. And I think if you still wanted to go ahead and add additional sauce to that, subscribe to my YouTube channel, or you can find the recipe on my YouTube channel for chicken cordon bleu, and I'll give you that more traditional sauce if you still wanted to add, you know, that to this. I am pairing this up with asparagus and some wild rice. But I forgot to get a thing for the pot. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and dish up Chris first because he's hungry. We have had a garage sale today. It's our first garage sale, especially in the neighborhood. It's my first garage sale. Yeah, I had one at the farm before, but I don't know, the neighborhood, it feels like my first one. So it went a lot better than I thought. So I'm pretty happy about that. Let me dish up here. I'm gonna, well, he doesn't like asparagus, so I'm just gonna put some on my plate. And then I'll save some for Molly and Joel. Make sure they get some, yeah.
Hon, is dinner ready?
It is, babe, are you ready?
I'm so ready. Oh, and that looks so good.
I hope it is.
Let me, smells good too.
I can use the same one here.
Oh.
And I cut the chicken breast in half so they weren't so big.
Okay, that's a little one. That's yours, right?
No, I'm dishing up yours. I'll dish you up.
Another little one. There we go.
Oh, wait a minute. I gotta do Molly, Joel. Okay, yeah, here's one.
Yeah, that'll work. Perfect.
There's one. And then I also made some wild rice.
Oh, good.
Let us hot. So let me do this. I thought wild rice would be here. Now I made this chicken cordon bleu a little bit different, and it's so much easier than the other way. So I'm hoping that this will taste good.
Yeah, I'm sure it will.
I had a cup of rice, but okay. And then you know, you gotta fancy it up a little bit.
Why don't you give me 1 or 2 of those?
Oh, you want 1 or 2, babe?
Yeah.
You guys, he's gonna try asparagus again. I'm so excited.
I don't like the taste. I just know it's good for me, and I should eat it just because it's good.
How about that?
That's plenty.
Is that good?
That looks great.
Okay, bon appetit.
Thank you, honey. Mwah.
All right, here you go. I'm gonna finish dishing up mine, okay?
Okay.
All right. So I've got asparagus. Just to tell you a little bit about the asparagus, I found this new trick. Maybe I read it, but I use a peeler, like a vegetable peeler, to take off the little, you know, those little triangle sharp things or whatever they're called. Anyway, I used that, worked wonders, wonderful. And because I have chicken cordon bleu here, I didn't want to overcomplicate the asparagus. So really all I did was salt and pepper, cooked them in butter with a little lemon juice. Because I had this lemon that I had used the zest from, and I thought, well, better, I'm gonna need to use that lemon before it goes bad on me. So yeah, just a little wild rice. Let me try this chicken cordon bleu. And because often I do not taste my food when I'm here, and so many of you guys have requested that we want to see you taste it. Does it taste good? Well, as I always say, I think all my food is edible. It may not be the absolute perfect taste, but it's always edible. But I think this is going to taste very, very good. Get my fork and knife here. Oops. Okay, there we go. I've got a little bit of chicken, definitely the cheese. Mmm. Mmm. This is definitely an easier version, and I love making chicken cordon bleu this way. I think it's quick. You can get a kind of like a fancy dinner on the table really quickly. Doesn't take a lot of time. I mean, this probably didn't take me more than maybe 20 minutes, maybe half hour at the most. But I would also suggest that if you wanted to go ahead and use the traditional sauce on chicken cordon bleu, I think it would go well in here too. Even though I did put the sauce on here, it kind of dissipated, you know, kind of floated out there. So I wouldn't mind just like a little drizzle of that traditional sauce. So subscribe to my YouTube channel, Amy Roloff's Little Kitchen, and I'll add that sauce to this recipe. So thank you for joining me in my little kitchen. I hope you give this a try. You can find this recipe and all of the others at Amy Roloff's Little Kitchen. So thank you for being here, and keep gathering around the kitchen and the kitchen table. So till next time, bye.